I'm always say it was the toughest time in my life. It was when I left my family with 11 years old to live in a different world, which is Lisbon, in the same country, but it looked like it's a different part of the world. I was cry almost every day to miss my family, but I'm not regret because it was probably the more intense moments in my life that I lived through. So without sacrifice, we cannot win nothing. So I did an unbelievable sacrifice, my family too, and I think it was. I think I did a good option.
It's stupid question when the people say, they are not the same. Nobody is the same. Day by day, we're getting old. Every one of us. You understand? It's normal. You have to adapt. And I think nobody in this game have this brain that adapts with his age. I'm not want to be cocky to say that I'm the same that when I was 20. Of course, no. But I'm adapt and I be smart to know my strength, what I'm good to do. And I'm still playing the high level and I score goals and I will continue to score goals if my mind is clear and happy, and if the people surround me that help me to be a successful player, especially the coach, the president, directives. But when you feel that the energy don't go surround you, it's difficult you to be yourself, which is happened. This is what's happened with me. When I arrive in Manchester United, I always be available to help the team to do the good things, to put in the right spots, to compete with the best teams. But it's hard when they cut your legs and they don't like you to shine, and they don't listen to your advices. I think I have awards to advise to the club because the trophies that I won, individual and collective, I think I can help a lot. But when the infrastructure is not good, they criticize me when I don't speak. Of course, when I'm going to speak, they criticize me even more. But it's something that I can deal with that. I know I'm going to disappoint a few people. Maybe I'm going to make happy a few people, but it is what it is. The life it's completely difficult. We have obstacles in our lives, and I will keep running to fight against the people who don't believe me. And the life is a challenge, and I want the people that they are wrong. Nobody is perfect. Episodes in the life we all have is part of the human beings. It's part of me to be a human being and father as well. I always will commit mistakes, but I don't know. It's hard to tell you right now what's going to happen in the World Cup because my focus is always for the World Cup, for the Portugal national team.
Every day I go to the training and I do something because I know I have competition. When I was kid, I beginning like in freestyle wrestling, then I moved to judo, combat sambo, MMA. I doing like almost 13 years, last 13 years professional, and all my life I was doing something like preparing for somebody, for some amateur fights, amateur wrestling, or professional MMA. You know, it's like. But right now it's like. It's a little bit hard for me, you know, like without competition. Don't focus on your opponent. Why you have to focus on him? Just focus on yourself. Train all the time, not only training camp. Like I told all my guys, you cannot train only when UFC give you guys fight. No, like last 2 months, like 3 months. This is not good time to improve. This is good time to become good shape. But other time when you don't have fights, like okay, you finish your fight, 1 week you rest, after that you have to come to the gym and improve yourself all the time. When UFC give you fight, okay, focus on fight and become more good shape and fight, put your level on different, like another level, or improve yourself. Like you cannot train only when UFC give you fight. But most of the celebrity people do this when they become famous, when they have money, everything, they busy, they travel, everything. Okay, they think I'm champion, I need only 3 months. No, this is big mistake. Everything about discipline, and every day, like, you know, train, sleep, eat, repeat. They have to become your lifestyle and everything here in mental. Like people ask me like, when you become champion, what you feel like. And I said, no, in my mind, I was always champion. In my mind, all the time when I see someone compete like in my weight classes, and I think, okay, like since when I like when UFC signed me, it was like 2012, 2013, 14, like that time, I will think about I'm gonna beat these guys. I can beat all of them, you know, like everything about mental.
Aligning myself with the right people around me that are good positive influences, and for me, obviously trying to read every single day, hone in on what my focus is supposed to be and what my purpose is in life. There's more to life than basketball. There's obviously the most important thing is your family and taking care of each other, loving each other no matter what. And regardless if I would have played basketball or not, I know you guys love me without a shadow of a doubt. You would have encouraged me in any part of life or any path that I would have taken. So you realize that all the hard work that you put into it was worth it. It just made me realize how blessed and grateful I really am to be in this position, on this platform, to be able to impact so many people across the world by just, trying to be myself. I'm the son of a 16-year NBA veteran. I remember a lot of his career. I was blessed to have a family that we never really struggled when I was growing up, thanks to my dad and his career. We had the means to do a lot growing up, but you would think that my future was set based on that fact, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. I was always the smallest kid on my team. When it comes to basketball, I was always the smallest kid on my team. I had a terrible, ugly catapult shot from the time I was 14 because I wasn't strong enough to shoot over my head, and I had to reconstruct that over a summer, and it was the worst 3 months of my life. You'd think there were no hurdles or obstacles that I had to overcome, but even when I got to high school, I wasn't ranked. I wasn't highly touted as a high school prospect. I had nobody really running, knocking on my door saying, please, please, please come play for our school. And, everything happens for a reason, and there's a story to everything. And if you take time to realize, what your dream is and what you really want in life, no matter what it is, whether it's sports, whether it's in other fields, you have to realize that there's always work to do, and you want to be the hardest working person in whatever you do, and you'll put yourself in position to be successful. And you have to have a passion about what you do. And basketball was mine, and that's what's carried me to this point. When you play against greatness and you play against people that push you or have what you have before and you're chasing, you almost get consumed by it. Because one, how hard it is obviously to reach the top, and the amount of work that you put into it, you always try to find that little bit of edge, whether it's something mental or something physical that you can use to your advantage to kind of stay on the heels until you get there. No matter what happens in life, I try to stay as even keel as possible, knowing everything is a blessing. I want to bring something to the table and know from a leadership perspective, but again, you're only as good as the people that are around you. You be able to grow together and go through different experiences. I know what I'm capable of and what I can bring to the table, but nothing that you do in life, you do alone. And having an appreciation for the value in others, I can learn something from the person next to me, on my right or my left. They can challenge me. The sense of accountability is how you grow. And for me, that's where you really make memories in terms of, I could do all this stuff by myself. If I have nobody to share it with and nobody to kind of look back and say, hey, look what we did, I don't think there's any value in that. My faith allows me to stay focused on why I'm on this planet to begin with.